Welcome students to the next session, which is respiration. Respiration is breaking down of food materials in the presence of oxygen to release energy in the form of ATP molecules. In the process, carbon dioxide is also released. Respiration is a very complex process. It involves two steps. One is breathing, which is gaseous exchange. Another one is breakdown of food material, which is known as cellular respiration. There are three different types of respiration based on where it is taking place. Glucose, which is a 6-carbon compound, breaks down into two pyruvates, releasing energy. This process takes place in the cytoplasm, which is common for all the three types of respiration. The remaining part of respiration takes place depending on where it is taking place. Anaerobic respiration takes place in yeast cells with the release of ethanol, carbon dioxide, and energy. If it is taking place in a very active muscle cell in the absence of oxygen or partial supply of oxygen, then it releases lactic acid and energy. If it is taking place in mitochondria, it is called as anaerobic respiration, and in complete presence of oxygen, it releases carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Now let us look into the differences in aerobic and anaerobic respiration. You can read through them. Look at the type of gas exchange in organisms. In plants, the exchange of gas takes place through stomata or lenticels. In fishes, it takes place through gills. In frogs, skin or lungs. In man, lungs. There is a term associated which you should learn, the compensation point. In plants during the daytime, when carbon dioxide released during respiration is completely utilized for photosynthesis and oxygen released is used for respiration, there is no net release of either oxygen or carbon dioxide from the plant. Such a situation is called as compensation point. Now let us look at the design of our respiratory organ. The respiratory organ is designed in such a way that it has got increased surface area and mechanism to move air in and out very easily. It consists of the nose leading to the trachea leading to the bronchus leading to the bronchioles, and the bronchioles ending in grape-like structure which is known as alveolus. The alveolus are in the form of grape-like structure so that there is an increased surface area for gas exchange. Now let us look at closely the human respiratory system. The nose has fine hair to filter air, mucus, and to trap dust particles and microbes. The trachea is having a ring of cartilage which ensures that the passage does not collapse. The bronchus ends in bronchioles, divides itself into sac-like structure called alveoli to increase the surface area. Now, the structure of alveoli is such that it has got a very thin membrane lined with blood vessels to facilitate easy exchange of gases. This is the complete structure of the human respiratory system. The trachea, the bronchus, left and right bronchus, the bronchioles, and we have a structure called as diaphragm, which is involved in upward and downward movement, which causes air to move in and out of the lungs. How does this mechanism of breathing takes place? When we breathe in, the ribs are lifted, the diaphragm is flattened, the chest cavity becomes larger, and air pressure is reduced in the chest cavity. The air moves inside. When breathing out, diaphragm moves downward, ribs collapse inward, volume reduces, air pressure inside the chest cavity increases, and air moves outside. In our body, the hemoglobin is the respiratory pigment which carries oxygen from one place to another. Hemoglobin is present in the RBC cells of the blood, which has got affinity to oxygen. It has an iron complex at the center of its molecule.